One voice says 3,000, another swears it's 30,000. They toss numbers around like they're talking about lottery tickets instead of lives. So here's my answer. Listen to the song, use your mind, think logic, or just shut up. You said the streets were quiet, just a few who lost their way. The night was full of footsteps that never saw another day. If it was only a handful, why did you darken the sky? Why did you chase every echo that dared to question why? Every day you're twisting something brand new, and I'm in love with the lies you call your news. If your story was honest, why silence the mothers? Why hunt down the whispers that rise from the others? You can lock every window, you can shutter the sun, but truth keeps its own count of every single one. Ooh, shut up and think logic with me. Shut up and think logical with me. You closed the world's eyes tightly, pulled the wires from our hands, but the ground kept its own record in the dark beneath your plans. For every strand of hair that dared to touch the air, you sent 1,000 uniforms to flood the city square. But when the cries grew louder and the fear began to spread, you vanished from the daylight, not a shield above a head. You guarded empty shadows, not the people on the street. Your logic falls to pieces where your silence and truth meet. For every harmless gesture, you filled the streets with might. 1,000 boots for nothing, but a strand of hair inside. Yet when real danger gathered and the night began to bleed, your armies turned to vapor when the people were in need. You chased the smallest symbols, but not the hearts undone. Your logic breaks completely when the counting's said and done. You can hide the names, but not the pain. You can burn the list, but not the rain. Every drop that falls knows what you've done, and it carries the stories of those who couldn't run. If your story was honest, why silence the mothers? Why chase down the whispers that rise from the others? You can lock every window, you can shutter the sun, but truth keeps its own count of every single one. Ooh, shut up and think logical with me. Ooh, shut up and think logical with me. Wondering, did you really listen? Or did my words just drift past you? Did you catch the meaning? Or did I sing my lungs out for nothing? time is the truth, then speak it. If you carry a story, then share it. But whatever you say next, say it with logic, or just shut